we're doing a new segment. It's called
What's in my fridge?
Get excited. In this video, I'm gonna be taking you through a tour of what's in my fridge. Why would anyone wanna watch this? In my 13 weight loss tips video, you guys really seem to like the part of the video where I talk about how to make quick and easy meals that don't break the calorie bank, but also taste really good. I used to be the kind of person that was overweight and thought I would never be fit because I just love food so much. And also because I was just kind of too lazy to cook or meal prep. But it wasn't until I started to learn about nutrition and how to put together a filling meal that I really started to understand that you don't have to be boring and fit. You can still make meals that are fun, suit your tastes, and still achieve your fitness goals. And you don't have to become a chef overnight to make things taste great. And so in this video, I'm gonna be showing you what's in my fridge right now and hopefully give you some ideas on meals that you can quickly put together so that you can achieve your fitness goals and still have life taste good. So let's get into the fridge. I've been watching like organization TikTok and I aspire to be one of those people with a really organized fridge, but that's just not the case. So here's what we're dealing with. Actually, this does not look bad. We've got a lot of egg whites because I put egg whites oftentimes in my breakfast in the morning. It's just easy to microwave egg whites, and so that's why I do that. Microwave my egg whites with my oats. I think you guys have seen that in my full days or full weeks of eating videos. I'll do oats, I'll microwave the egg whites in there. Then over here, we've got the salad dressing and random, I don't know, this isn't really organized, but cilantro dressing from Trader Joe's. This stuff is fire, really good. Green Goddess salad dressing at Trader Joe's is also extremely good. It's only 20 calories for 30 milliliters, which is nothing for a dressing. Like a typical ranch dressing has 100 calories per 30 milliliters, so you're saving a lot of calories by going for a dressing like this from Trader Joe's, Green Goddess, or this cilantro dressing. Another dressing that's great, a lot of you guys already know this, is the Boathouse Farms lines of dressing. The Boathouse Farms lines of dressings are all very lower calorie. This one's 35 calories per 30 grams, so you can get a lot of really good flavor on your salads, on your meats, on your chickens, with these types of dressings and marinades for less calories than most dressings. The other thing I've been loving, this whipped cream cheese spread. I'm a fan of whipped cream cheese over regular cream cheese because you can get more spread on your English muffins and bagels for less calories. I think tablespoon of cream cheese, it's about 100 calories per serving, where you can get the same amount of volume. If you go for a whipped cream cheese, you just get more of that cream cheese taste in your mouth. We all love that cream cheese taste in our mouth. I was gonna go to like a that's what she said moment, but I'm gonna try and save those comments for later because, you know, the new people watching these videos, they don't really know me yet. And so I don't wanna be that weird that early in the video.
Not like a regular mom, I'm a cool mom.
Okay, let's go on to what's going on this side. So here we got some roasted garlic Alfredo sauce. Sometimes I do a pasta and I'll put that on there. Not low calorie, but totally worth it. Sauerkraut. Listen, sauerkraut kimchis are really great for your gut and gut health. Also over on this side of the fridge, we got ourselves some hot sauce. If life sucks, you just throw some hot sauce on it. You burnt the chicken, throw some hot sauce on it. Made some nasty ass vegetables, hot sauce. Can't pay your bills? Hot sauce. This is the Green Dragon hot sauce from Trader Joe's and it's phenomenal. It's really good. Then we got ourselves some light mayonnaise because occasionally I'll make a sandwich. And I don't really eat this, but my husband loves a good sugar-free jam. Another great hack is always having chopped vegetables like these cucumbers right here. You can quickly pair them with a little bit of feta cheese right here. Back here we've got some tomatoes and some hummus. Throw that together in a little salad, sprinkle some protein on it, and you got yourself a good little snack. And then obviously you'll see that we have a ton of Greek yogurt. My husband's really into these flavored Greek yogurt. I would rather just have the plain yogurt and have like real fruit in it than have like kind of like this stuff in it. Generally speaking, like if you're dieting, it's probably better to just get a Fage plain or a Chobani plain. It's pronounced Faye, and add your own fruit to it. It's just going to be more filling. That's my recommendation there. We are meat eaters over here. I'm trying to be more plant-based, but I'm just not there yet. So we've got some ground beef chicken flank steak. We've got also, I think really essential to have in your fridge is this pre-made chicken. This is from Sprouts. You can throw it on salads, you can throw it on anything. Another place that has pre-made chicken is Trader Joe's, and so they have a couple of different flavors. There's like this balsamic chicken that I used to like from Trader Joe's, so that's another really good option. This ground chicken breast right here, which I think is really boring, but I will pair it with stuff in the freezer right here. Risottos that you just throw on a pan, or these gnocchis from Trader Joe's. I will do ground chicken breast with those dishes, and it makes them taste so good because you have all the sauces and the flavors already pre-made in the pan, and then you just throw on some protein and it's great. So that is the meat section. Now we're gonna go over to this veggie section. Lots of vegetables right here. Cucumbers. Great refreshing snack. You can put this in water, you can add some feta to it, some balsamic vinegar, and you got yourself a wonderful cucumber salad. My son loves green beans, so we will roast these in the oven and they're delicious. Zucchini. We've been on a huge zucchini kick lately. You can spiral this, eat it kind of like a pasta. You can saute this in a pan, you can grill it, you can roast it in the oven. There's so many things to do with zucchini. The other things you always got to make sure that you have are garlic. Usually I will get like this like pre-chopped garlic container from Costco just because I don't really have time to like chop garlic. The other thing you always want to have kind of on hand is onion or chopped onion. And so a lot of people that do a lot of meal prep will recommend having chopped onion around in the house. You can often buy it pre-chopped at the grocery store. And that is because garlic and onion they just add life to any meal. So if you're making a stir fry, if you're cooking some chicken, if you're doing anything like that, you can add garlic and onion to it and it's just gonna make it taste so much better. Okay, so let's talk about what's pre-prepped right here. And you guys know my strategy on meal prep. Instead of creating like this psychotic, like every single meal is fully made situation, what I do is I just prep my protein and my veggies because they are the hardest parts of meal prep to prep. And then once you have those two things, you can really easily put together a meal. And it's also better for families too, because like, let's say you're just prepping a bunch of like those pre-prep containers and you've got like a family, like you can't freaking do that for everyone. And so it's just much easier to say like, hey guys, like here's your protein, here's your veggies, like don't be an idiot, like throw together a meal. I don't know if you talk to your family like that, but I'm not your freaking maid, you can do it yourself. So, okay. So here, let's talk about what we have in the prep section. We've got a little bit of protein here. This is actually chopped up sausage. It has higher fat, but the cool thing about sausage is that it's always usually flavored, and so you don't have to spend that much time seasoning. You can just throw it on a pan, heat it up, and it's ready to go. I'll show you the sausage that we had. True Story organic Italian chicken sausage. One link is 150 calories, you know, not super bad. I'll usually have about 2. Our zucchini container, then we've got our cucumber container, then we got our carrot container. And then we've got this container of rice. Now, here's the issue with meal prepped rice is that it's only good after you cook it and just eat it right away because it's soft. But the hack with meal prepped rice is to take a paper towel, wet it, put it on your rice, put it in the microwave. And what the paper towel is gonna do is it's gonna soften the rice so that the rice is still sticky. So like even on day 3 or day 4 of your pre-cooked rice, the rice still tastes almost just as good as it did when it first came out of, you know, the pan or the cooker or whatever, because that paper towel just softens the rice. I got these from Sprouts. These are these crepini egg wrap things. 0 net carbs, 8 calories per wrap. So like this is something I'll use in lieu of like sometimes bread or sometimes tortilla. Because if you look at like a regular tortilla is about 150 to 180 calories, sometimes more. Sometimes I don't always need to eat like a full-blown tortilla to get like the feeling I'm looking for. Sometimes I'll just take one of these egg wraps, I'll put some protein on it, I'll put some sauce on it, maybe like one of these dressings over here, and I'll throw some veggies on the side, and like boom, you have yourself like a very low calorie snack to hold you over to like your next meal, dinner, or whatever. And that's oftentimes what I'll do. So now let's take a look at what we have up here. Eggs. Eggs are an essential staple in my household. I'm constantly eating eggs. I'll typically have 2 eggs in the morning as my second breakfast. So you guys know I always eat oatmeal in the morning, and then I get hungry again at around 10 a.m. lately. And so I've been eating like this egg avocado English muffin thing. We're big sparkling water people. We have a lot of sparkling water. This will make you feel fuller, longer, so you're less likely to snack unnecessarily. More spinach, more salad mixing. You know, this type of thing to just throw together a salad. Sometimes I reach for one of these. I like them. They're fine. Parmesan cheese. I mean, like, you can't go wrong with Parmesan cheese. Ooh, you guys know how I feel about strawberries. So always got to have strawberries in the fridge. And for an example, an entire carton of strawberries is only about 150 calories. This is pre-made pasta that I made last night. So this is just beef pasta. The other thing we have back here that I'm you know, is hummus. Here's the thing about store-bought hummus is that it's always gonna have more fat than if you make the hummus on your own. If you have a food processor, you can buy a bunch of chickpeas and be a little bit lighter on the oil, whereas like the store-bought hummus, they're gonna put in a lot of oil, so it's gonna add a whole lot more fat. So the cool thing with making hummus at home is that you can eat more and there's less calories, but I don't always have time for that, and I love the taste of hummus, so sometimes I'll just buy the store-bought hummus and I'll snack on that with some cucumbers or whatever when I just need a little bite to eat. Let's move on to the freezer. We've got gnocchi from Trader Joe's. My son and my husband love this. I will oftentimes mix this with a little bit of spinach. So I'll put the spinach in the pan, put this in the pan. I'll do some ground chicken breast on the side. And as I mentioned, ground chicken breast is kind of nasty, but because this is saturated in cheese, it makes it taste better. So that's kind of why I do that. Another favorite staple that I have from Trader Joe's is this asparagus risotto. This stuff is great. You want to add some protein to this, and you also want to add some veggies, but the sauce mixture is great. We also got organic broccoli florets. I will roast these in the oven with a bunch of spices. And then this wild-caught sockeye salmon, which is, you know, you guys know I have issues with salmon. Like I know that it's important to eat once a week, but I struggle with it. I've gotten better at eating my salmon about once a week. I will do a garlic and herb mixture on top to make it taste better. Do you want to keep seeing food related videos from me? Please like and subscribe and leave a comment on this video. I might do a part 2 about like what's in my pantry. See you in the next video.